What is up, my friends? We are back with our player ratings after Liverpool have beaten Fulham by a goal to nil. It's not going to go down as an all-time Premier League classic, but who cares? It is 3 points in the bank and it keeps alive our push for a European place next season. So, you know the drill. I'm going to go through, give each of the players a score out of 10, ask you guys to let me know if you agree or disagree in the comment section. Let me know who your man of the match is. For me, I'm going to give it to Mohamed Salah. As I said in the match reaction video, I thought he was exceptional. You can make a few shouts for the likes of Fabinho, Curtis Jones, Trent, and that man right there, Alisson Becker, who we'll get to in a minute. Before I do, little word from our sponsors. We are, of course, proudly brought to you with all of our matchday content thanks to our friends at Circl. If you would like to join us for their new game, Match 5 Millions, where you pick 5 numbers from 5 chosen Premier League fixtures for your chance to win £1,000,000, you know what to do. Scan the QR code in the top right hand corner or use the link in the description of this video. Once you're 18 years or over and a UK resident, good news, you're eligible to play along with us. I do, of course, have to let you guys know it's a gambling product. BeGambleAware.org is there should you require any safer gambling tools. And also, if you would like to get £5 in free bets when you deposit and place your first £5 in bets, use our referral code anfieldagenda, all one word, on sign up. Right, let's start off with a big man. And over the past few weeks, I have said to you guys, not sure how to gauge Alisson's performance today, but today I can. He was brilliant yet again. The mark of a good goalkeeper for me is not just the saves that they make, but being able to stay switched on mentally. At times where Liverpool probably won't have too much defending to do, he is always switched on. Really good save at his near post. I think it was from Vinicius to keep us in the game as well. And again, we're indebted to the big man for another clean sheet. So, Alisson Becker, I'm going to give you a score of 7 out of 10 today, sir. Thank you for your continued brilliance, and long may it continue. Right, we'll move on now to this gentleman here, Kostas Tsimikas. He had a really good opportunity to put himself in the manager's thoughts for the rest of the season, and for me, he didn't do it. I am flattered to deceive, and I think he had a hard evening because Harry Wilson and Fulham were definitely targeting our left-hand side. You could see the 1-2s. They were trying to get in behind with Harry Wilson's pace, and I don't think Costas put in a very good display today. Even going forward, there was a couple of crosses I was happy with, but ultimately I feel like this is another opportunity missed for the Greek Scouser, and I don't think Robbo's going to be nervous anytime soon about losing his place. So for me, 6 for Costas today. Again, let me know, do you agree or disagree? Right, we move on now to this gentleman here, Virgil van Dijk. Much better, Virg, and thank you again for your brilliant reading of the game. A goal line clearance that could have been a certain Fulham goal. Again, right at the end there, he was leaning into Decordova-Reid to make sure that he didn't get his shot away without being under pressure. And there was a couple of other occasions where I spotted him just stepping into the passing channel at the right time to cut out any danger. That's what he does best. That's what I'm happy to see. And a very, very, very good performance from the big man. So 7 today for Virgil van Dijk, and hopefully this is a sign of more better things to come. Right, moving on to this man here, Ibu. Again, steady she goes. Good performance today from Ibu. I do like something that maybe I'm only starting to realise now, but he's very clever at picking out a pass, and he zips them in as well. There was a few today that he split the lines with. Again, alongside Van Dijk, I thought they marshalled the defence well. Fulham had opportunities, but I feel like that they were not opportunities that I was expecting a goal to come from, if that makes sense. Like, they were putting us under pressure, they were attacking us down wide areas, but I felt like Virg and Canade just had to measure the lads today. And yes, Alisson made a big save or two, but I'm happy with our centre back today. So, gonna give Canade a 7 as well. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh there on Virg. Maybe he deserves an extra point. I don't know. Let me know. Trent. Yeah, again, very good. Very good from Trent. Didn't get himself an assist today, but again, was where you wanted him to be, involved in the action. Some good defensive work, which didn't go unnoticed by me today. Some good blocks from Willian when he was trying to get in there on the right. Great tracking back, lots of energy. Just great to see Trent playing with freedom, a smile on his face, and in a position that he seems to be thriving in. So, yeah, all good, all happy. Trent, 8 out of 10 today. Good performance. Again, do you agree or disagree? Fabinho, one player who I am very happy to see starting to get back to himself. Still a bit to go for Fabinho because his level that he has set previously is so high. But today I thought he was really good in the centre of the park. Sometimes a bit more advanced than I was expecting today. I remember one occasion looking at him pressing on the right hand side as our furthest player forward, which was a strange experience to see. But again, happy that Fabinho is part of a team that kept a clean sheet and got the win. So well done to you, sir. Fabinho, going to give a score of... You know what? I'm going to give him an 8 as well as Trent today. I thought it was one of his better performances in recent months. So yeah, an 8 I think is fair for Fabinho. Now we move into the captain's territory. And look, a lot of people aren't happy with Jordan Henderson playing at the minute. A lot of people feel like that Henderson's best days are behind him. But in defence of the manager, he's found a midfield with balance now that is allowing us to go and get results, that is allowing our forwards to have the freedom that they needed to attack and get at teams, and Henderson is a part of that. So whilst we are waiting for new season and a rebuild of midfield, I think the manager's thought process of Fabinho, Henderson and Jones is the right one. So again, not brilliant from Hendo today, but not too shabby either. So give the captain a 6. Again, let me know, do you agree or disagree? Curtis Jones, the redemption arc continues from Curtis, and I don't know where he gets the energy from, but he's all over the place, and I mean that in a good way, not like in a we'll move on to Darwin kind of way in a bit. But yeah, the energy levels, the commitment of the press, and it's just promising, really, really promising from Curtis Jones. And, you know, many of us Liverpool fans, myself included, had wondered, had his career stagnated? Was he starting to regress? Were the injuries catching up with him? Never happier to be wrong. Absolutely love what Curtis Jones is doing. Hope it continues. And I think this position is his for the remainder of the season at the very least. And let's see what he does in pre-season. So good performance from Curtis today. 7 for me for Curtis Jones. Again, let me know your thoughts. This man, my man of the match, outstanding. Playing with freedom, playing with a smile on his face, playing with bundles of energy, playing like he's happy with life, and stepped up, buried the penalty again today. 2 goals straight down the middle, 2 penalties. Love it. Love the confidence from Mo. But today it was an all-round game that impressed me. You know what you get from Mo with regards to the attacking side of it, but he worked his backside off today. He was defending, clearing balls on the edge of a box, and then breaking his nuts to get up there and, you know, add to the attack as well. Very clever football player. Love seeing him play with this freedom and smile on his face. And again, well done, Mo. My man of the match. I'm going to give him a score of 9 out of 10 today. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that one. Diaz, tough one to measure. I thought he was better in the last game than he was in this game. I wonder, was he more fatigued? Because, of course, starting 2 games back-to-back in such short turnaround after being out as long as he has and playing 65 in both, it's understandable that his legs may tire a bit. You can see the flashes of brilliance. You can see the little things, but it's just that last ball, which I think will come. It will come with rhythm. It'll come with matches. It'll come with fitness. So yeah, don't want to really go in on one on Diaz today. I feel like it was an average performance from him. I'm going to give him a 6, but a very understandable 6. You know, it's just great to see him back on the pitch, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that the medical team gave him the start today, or gave him the okay to start today. So yeah, 6, but I don't mean that to be a harsh 6. This man, right, so I'm going to caveat what I'm about to say by saying I believe he will come good. I believe that there is a player in there and the Klopp will get the player out of him. But right now, it looks a little bit scattergun. You know, some really good stuff, like the determination to win the penalty. If he doesn't press, we don't get that penalty, we don't win that game. That's down to Darwin, so he deserves credit for that. But in other areas, he just looked a half second behind in the thought processes of his teammates. Some of his runs were a little bit too early. And I just didn't ever feel like he got into the game or got up to speed of it. You contrast that to Gakpo when he came on and he just looked far more comfortable. So look, I think it's lucky for him that we're in a position now where we have Diaz, Jota, Gakpo, Salah, and we can afford him time to settle in, because he needs it, and I do think he'll come good. But I can't say that I was happy with his performance today. 6 for me for Darwin, and he gets that 6 because of the penalty. It was probably a 5 if he didn't win that penalty. So yeah, again, don't mean to be overly harsh, because I do back him and I do believe he'll come good. But today, again, it's not going to be worrying Gakpo that he's going to get dropped to play for Darwin at the weekend. I think it's Gakpo's position. Robbo came on as a sub. happy to see him come on, if I'm being honest with you. As I said to you earlier on, I didn't really think that we had a great game from Costas today. Yeah, but Robert, look, he came on, helped see out the game, gives you the energy you expect on the left. Can't really remember too much from him, so I'm going to play it safe and give Robbo a score of 6. Again, let me know, do you agree or disagree? Cody Gakpo definitely felt like he added something when he came on. We really did need to try and find that second. It wasn't coming. Gakpo had a couple of opportunities, but one thing that's really gotten me excited about this man is not just his tactical awareness, not just his understanding of the system, but of course his close control and his link-up play and his confidence. And yeah, he's brilliant. He's just brilliant. And he is exactly what we need in this system through the centre. Even just looking at him there with a smile on his face makes me happy. So yeah, very good little cameo from Cody Gakpo today. I'm going to give him a score of 7. Sorry I didn't reset the old score before that. Score is 7 for Cody Gakpo. Moving on to Harvey Elliott. Glad that he got a run out on the right side of attack to replace Mohamed Salah, because that's probably the position he feels most comfortable in. Caught offside in one of the first plays of the game. I remember him coming on, and I don't really know that I can really give much of a score on his performance, because I don't think he was involved in all that much when he came on, unless I'm missing something really clear. Couple of times he was playing 1-2s with Henderson to play out, and I felt like Henderson actually sold him a little bit short with a couple of passes that maybe could have given him a bit more space for Elliott to run into and attack. But I feel like I'm nitpicking here, so yeah, I just give him a score of 6, because I don't really remember much that he did. So yeah, I think we've gone through them all. I think that is there one more? No, there's Jimmy Milner and Diogo Jota. Sorry, I'm a little bit away with the fairies here, because my mind's thinking of all the transfer stuff, because I'm about to jump on and do another transfer video over on our transfer stream on Twitch. So Diogo Jota, relieved to see him come on, because again, as I said, I felt like we needed him to try and see out the game. We needed to try and force that second goal. It didn't look like it was coming from Darwin. So yeah, look, common sense to bring him on for Diaz as well when Diaz was tiring. Yeah, exactly as you would expect. The thing that frustrated me again was a pass that he played to Andy Robertson, that he played 2 yards behind Robertson, and it went over a throw-in. But that is the mixed bag you get from Jota. You get that, and you get the little goal burst. So again, it's almost impossible to give him a score, so I'm going to go with a 6. And now we do move on to the last man, James Milner. And today it has been pretty much announced that he is very, very likely to join Brighton at the end of the season. He's been impressed with what De Zerbi has said when he's spoken, and I wish him all the best when he does move on. We've been blessed and privileged to have him at the club. And once again today, he was brought on to help us see out the game. He did exactly that. I'm going to leave that 6 up there for him. And that brings to an end our player ratings. So let me know, do you agree, disagree? Who's your man of the match? And again, much love to Jimmy Milner. It's going to be a sad day when he leaves the club. I do think it is the right time for all parties. But yeah, good win. Nothing to write home about. I'll see you guys at the weekend. Much love. Bye-bye.